After a spiritual awakening, you might think you've reached the end of the journey, but in truth, it's just the beginning. Awakening isn't the ultimate goal, it's the doorway to a deeper transformation. While many spend their lives searching for enlightenment, you've already stepped through that door. But what comes next is rarely discussed, the profound changes that follow your awakening. Life after awakening is different. You're no longer striving for awareness. Instead, you've reached a state of freedom. However, this newfound freedom comes with unexpected and sometimes strange experiences. These are essential for your spiritual growth, but no one warns you about them. The truth is, life doesn't get easier after awakening, it gets real. You might expect that your life will continue to be filled with dramatic spiritual signs, synchronicities, and revelations. Yet one of the most surprising things that happens is a sudden quiet. The intense energy you once felt seems to subside, and everything becomes calm, perhaps even too calm. This stillness can feel unsettling, leaving you wondering where the excitement and breakthroughs have gone. But this quiet isn't a loss of your spiritual connection. In fact, it's the opposite. It's evidence of your growth and integration. You've leveled up spiritually, and the calm you feel is a reflection of this progress. During this time, you may question if you're falling backward, but the truth is, you've entered a deeper phase of spiritual maturity. This phase might feel empty at times, but it's not a setback. It's an opportunity to embrace the stillness, focus on living authentically, and deepen your connection to God. The quiet after awakening is where true transformation begins. It's the space where your spiritual foundation is strengthened and where you can grow into the fullness of your purpose. And as Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 reminds us, to everything there is a season, and a time for every purpose under heaven. This calm season is part of your divine journey, guiding you toward greater wisdom and peace. The quietness you feel after a spiritual awakening is not a loss. It's evidence that your spirit has settled into its new vibration. There's no longer a need for external chaos to shake you up, because you've already done the hard work. Now it's about learning to be not to seek, but to exist in alignment with your true self. The storm you endured was necessary to bring about change, but the calm is where your true power lies. While your spirit may be free, your body is still catching up. After a spiritual awakening, your physical body begins to process the transformation at a slower pace, creating changes that can feel both strange and profound. You might notice increased energy and vitality at times, but also experience sudden waves of fatigue. This is because your body, as the vessel of your spirit, is recalibrating to match your new energetic vibration. During this period, you may experience spontaneous changes in diet, sleep patterns, or even your physical appearance. For instance, your skin might look clearer, your posture might improve, or you may feel drawn to healthier habits that align with your awakened state. On the flip side, old aches, pains, or emotional wounds you thought were healed might resurface. This is your body purging dense, outdated energy that no longer fits with your higher frequency. These physical and emotional shifts are a natural part of the process. Your body becomes a reflection of your spirit's transformation, and while the journey may feel slow at times, it is undeniable. As 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 17 reminds us, therefore, if anyone is in Christ, they are a new creation. Old things have passed away, and behold, all things have become new. Similarly, your awakened state ushers in renewal on every level. Even emotions you thought you had dealt with may come back unexpectedly. This isn't a sign of regression, but rather a deeper cleansing. These resurfacing feelings allow you to release what no longer serves you and fully embrace your new alignment. Trust the process, knowing that this integration of spirit and body is paving the way for you to live in harmony with your highest self. After a spiritual awakening, you might think you've moved past certain challenges, but deeper healing often begins at this stage. While your spirit feels free, your body is still processing the past traumas, conditioning, and deeply rooted patterns. This phase is not something to rush. It's a vital part of aligning your physical self with the new frequency of your spirit. The emotional and physical changes you experience, while strange or even uncomfortable, are clear signs that true transformation is taking place. One of the most unsettling things after awakening is the sudden, profound disconnection from others. The people and places that once felt so familiar now seem distant and out of sync. This can leave you feeling isolated or even questioning what's wrong. What feels like isolation is actually the universe creating space for the new. While some relationships may fade, this is not a reflection of failure or anyone's worth. The truth is, those who are meant to journey with, you will rise to meet your new vibration, while others may naturally drift away because their purpose in your life has been fulfilled. But this disconnection is not a punishment. It's a natural outcome of your vibration shifting to a higher level. You're no longer operating on the same frequency as those around you, which is why relationships, environments, or old routines may no longer resonate. Embrace this as an opportunity, not a loss. This disconnection is clearing the way for deeper, more authentic connections that align with your current path. At the same time, you might notice new people entering your life, people who feel aligned with your spiritual growth and understand you on a soul level without the need for explanation. This is not coincidence, but the universe actively aligning you with your soul tribe. As Isaiah chapter 43 verse 19 reminds us, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." These new relationships are part of the new thing God is doing in your life, guiding you toward growth and harmony. Another unexpected shift is the fading of the magic that often accompanies awakening. The signs, synchronicities, and spiritual highs seem to quiet down. You might stop seeing repeating numbers or experiencing those euphoric moments that once felt like divine confirmation. This can feel disorienting, as if something's missing. But this calm is not a loss. It's an indication of integration. You've stopped chasing external signs because you've moved into a deeper state of being one where your connection to God and your higher self is steady, not dependent on dramatic moments. This phase teaches you to trust in the stillness and rely on the inner transformation that's taken root. As you continue to align with your new frequency, the feelings of isolation and disconnection will fade, replaced by peace and fulfillment. The right people and experiences will naturally gravitate toward you, and you'll recognize that the seeming quietness is actually a blessing, a sign that you are walking in harmony with your higher path. When the external signs of spiritual connection begin to fade, it can feel as though the universe has gone silent. This quietness might confuse you or make you question whether you've lost your connection to the divine. However, the truth is far from that. The silence is actually the ultimate sign of your growth. The universe no longer needs to use constant signs or dramatic synchronicities to get your attention, because you've reached a point where your connection is internalized. Think of it this way. Before, you relied on external reassurance to feel aligned with the divine, but now you've become the alignment itself. The magic hasn't vanished. It's simply integrated into who you are. You no longer need signs to confirm you're connected, because you are the connection. This transition, while unsettling at first, represents a deeper level of spiritual maturity. The spiritual highs you once chased are no longer necessary, and instead, You're learning to live in a state of grounded being. What may feel like a loss is actually an incredible gain. You've stopped chasing validation and moved into alignment. As the awakening ends, you're left with a profound question: what's next? This is where a new chapter begins. The purpose that guided your initial awakening, self-discovery, healing, and understanding your connection to the universe, evolves into something greater. Now, your purpose is to embody what you've learned. It's no longer about seeking answers, but about living as your highest self. As James 1:22 reminds us, do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. This is your new mission, to translate wisdom into action and alignment into daily living. This phase often brings a strong desire to serve others. You may feel called to help others on their spiritual journeys, to share the insights you've gained, or to create something meaningful that reflects your higher vibration. Whether through your work, relationships, or creative pursuits, your focus shifts from seeking to being. Your presence alone becomes a source of upliftment for others, simply by living in harmony with your highest self. Admittedly, this shift can feel strange at first. The search is over, and what remains might feel like a void. But it's within this void that your new purpose emerges. It's not about striving, but about embodying being fully present and aligned with your truth. From this place of alignment, you'll discover that your life naturally flows in harmony with your spiritual growth, and you'll inspire others to do the same without even trying. The more you embrace your authentic self, the clearer your path becomes. What's remarkable about this phase is that you no longer need to force things or figure everything out. Life begins to unfold naturally, aligning perfectly with the universe's timing and purpose. One significant change you'll notice after a spiritual awakening is a heightened sensitivity to the energies around you. This newfound awareness can feel both like a gift and a challenge. You may find yourself sensing the energy of a room before stepping into it, or picking up on someone's emotions without them saying a word. It's as if a new layer of perception has been activated within you, making you more attuned to the subtle frequencies that were once invisible. This heightened sensitivity doesn't stop with people. It extends to environments, objects, sounds, and even food. Crowded spaces may feel overwhelming. Certain noises might become unbearable, and foods you once enjoyed may no longer resonate with your body. What you're experiencing is your energy field becoming attuned to higher frequencies that align with your evolved spiritual state. Anything operating at a lower vibration feels disruptive or out of sync. While this sensitivity can initially feel overwhelming, like you're carrying energy that isn't your own, it's actually one of your greatest strengths. Over time, you'll learn to manage it by setting clear boundaries, protecting your energy, and filtering out the noise so you can focus on what truly matters. You'll develop a deeper understanding of how to guard your spiritual well-being without disconnecting from the world around you. This heightened awareness also strengthens your empathy and intuition. You'll begin to understand people on a soul level, seeing beyond their words and actions, to sense their unspoken thoughts, emotions, and even intentions. This deeper connection allows you to navigate relationships with more clarity, but it also requires you to be mindful of how much energy you absorb from others. As Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23 reminds us, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Similarly, your heightened sensitivity demands that you protect your energy, ensuring it remains aligned with your highest self. This sensitivity is not a burden, it's your superpower. It allows you to approach life with clarity, compassion, and discernment. Learning to manage this gift without letting it overwhelm you is key. It's a profound reminder of your evolution, showing that you've stepped beyond ordinary senses and into a deeper connection with the world and its energies. Life may appear to return to normal after your awakening, but in reality, this new normal is anything but ordinary. It's an invitation to embrace the changes within and use your heightened awareness to live with purpose and authenticity. Life around you may seem to return to normal after a spiritual awakening. You wake up, go about your day, interact with people, and everything appears just as it was before. Yet, beneath the surface, everything feels different. You feel different. It's almost as if nothing has changed outwardly, but internally, everything is transformed. This stage of returning to normalcy can be one of the most perplexing parts of your post-awakening journey. You may start to question whether the transformation was real or if anything meaningful has shifted. But the truth is, everything has changed. You've changed on such a profound level that, while the external world looks the same, your perception of it is entirely different. What once triggered you emotionally no longer does. Situations that previously caused stress or anxiety now bring a sense of calm and detachment. Similarly, things that used to excite or thrill you may now feel neutral or unimportant. This isn't a loss of passion, it's a sign of growth. You've moved beyond the need for external validation or stimulation to define your happiness or purpose. This shift is a true mark of transformation. The world hasn't changed, but how you interact with it has. As Romans chapter 12 verse 2 teaches, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Your renewed mind now allows you to navigate life with clarity, peace, and purpose, free from the chains of emotional reactivity. While this return to normalcy may feel strange, it's a profound gift. You've mastered the ability to stay grounded in your spiritual truth, even amidst the routine of everyday life. This groundedness is one of the most powerful outcomes of your awakening. It signifies true alignment with your higher self. If you're watching this and resonating with these changes, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Share your experiences and insights in the comments with others who may be on a similar path. Growth doesn't end with awakening, it continues as you live in alignment with your highest truth. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay with us in this journey of renewal. Remember, this new normal is not ordinary, it's a reflection of the deep transformation within you.